off by Dominic Hennig up to Kurzinger, now to Thompson, up the right wing, top of the circle. Cutting in towards behind the net, shot throws the Bulldog scores! Jordy Justin, 1-0 Ferris State. Face-off won by Kane. The Ferris State hockey team advances to the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament.
My name is Dominic Hennig, and this is my Bulldog story. Funny story, the reason how I found my passion in hockey, my brother played here at Ferris State University for 4 years from 2007 to 2011. He started playing the game of hockey, and ever since then I followed in his footsteps, and I'm very thankful for that because this game has meant the world to me. As a child, I always wanted to be a Zamboni driver, and I didn't realize that it wasn't the wisest of career paths back then, but I was just so fascinated about the way Zambonis worked at such a young age. And then from that point forward, when I was announcing Santa Fe games, I was 14 years old, so I'd still say I was a child at that point, and I wanted to be a radio or television announcer in the National Hockey League. My favorite childhood memory has to be calling my brother's games in junior A hockey live on the radio from Santa Fe, New Mexico. You know, just flying into the city and then calling his games. And me and my father flew out there one weekend to go watch him play, and the radio announcer did not show up that night. He was sick, and I was standing next to the press box. And at 14 years of age, the owner asked me, "Dom, can you jump on the radio waves?" And I kind of laughed and I said, "It's the fastest game on planet Earth and it's ESPN radio. There's no way. I'm 14 years old." And they said, "You'll do just fine." And so I put the headsets on and called the game, and afterwards there were emails and phone calls to the owner and the radio station saying that they enjoyed listening to the game. So from that point forward, I knew announcing and broadcasting hockey was my passion. The hardest part of my job is different from anyone else you ever hear in the radio or television announcing field, and that's because I have to be the youngest, if not one of the youngest announcers in all of NCAA Division I sports. And right now handling 6 college classes, working 40 to 50 hours a week for Ferris State Athletics. It's very difficult, but I love every second of it, and it's definitely been a fun path, especially at 20 years of age. The most rewarding part about my job has to be the added benefits of just traveling with the team. For instance, going to the national championship in Tampa in the Frozen Four, the team flew private charter jet down to Tampa on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we were on a private yacht. On Wednesday, I was also hosting my own call-in talk show on the biggest sports station in the second biggest city in the state of Michigan, in Grand Rapids, on 107.3 FM, WBBL, and those have to be the best parts about my career. In the very near future, I expect to be in the National Hockey League calling games on the radio and then hopefully advance up to television. And if that isn't to work out right, I'd like to be a morning show or a sports talk show host in a top 3 population city like New York, Chicago, or LA. Besides my father and my brother, there's only one person that I put all my success towards, and that's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. If without Him, I wouldn't have been anywhere, or wouldn't have been able to achieve or accomplish anything I could have and what I have at such a young age.